What I'm about to share with you is my all-time absolute favorite manifestation tool that I have been using for years now that has changed everything about my life. Like my body, my mental state, my income, my house, like the appearance of my reality that I open my eyes and I see every day. Everything that I interact with, everyone that I interact with, just everything about my life, my wardrobe, all of it has been completely shifted. And I'm about to show you exactly how I manifested my dream reality that I wake up and open my eyes and get to see and live and breathe every single day. Even down to the location of where I live. I get to go to mountains and beaches on a daily basis whenever I please because of the way that I have been able to use this very, very easy, fun, simple tool. And that tool is a little app called Pinterest. Okay, you might have already heard of Pinterest. You might think it's just a social media, it's just a little picture app. It's like Instagram, but without the social part. I never actually post anything to the app of pictures that I take in my personal life. No. We're gonna use Pinterest as an ongoing, easily manipulated vision board of sorts, okay? We don't have to take a little cork board or canvas looking thing and print out photos and hang them on our wall. That's great. That probably works too. I've never done it, to be completely honest with you. Having stuff on your wall that has your goals on it and all that is fantastic. But Pinterest is like so much faster. But most people just use this app and like scroll every once in a while, get bored because there's not a lot of stimulation, there's not a lot of that dopamine hits going on because you're just looking at aesthetically pleasing photos, which, you know, can be enough for some people. Some people need TikTok, Instagram Reels, more stimulating kind of stuff, you know. But I've taken it to a bit of an extreme and purposefully deleted my social medias so that I could focus full time on my Pinterest scrolling, okay? Because if you're scrolling on all that other shit, you're not going to be putting enough time into your Pinterest scrolling, and then this manifestation tool is not going to work for you, okay? So first things first, you got to start using it more often than you use your other consumption social media stuff, because when you're scrolling through Instagram Reels, you know, there's not a lot of reality shifting that's happening. You're mostly just sitting there consuming, but not ever putting things back out. And that's why Pinterest is different, is because you're gonna take what you see, figure out how to implement it into your reality, okay? So step one, we're gonna go to our boards and we're gonna change the titles of them to my whatever you want. So like my body, my style, my apartment, my gym. I have one called my gym. You know, you get the point. We're gonna act as if we already have these things and they are already ours. They've already been given to us. We already live in that way. And so then when we save these things to the board, it's a mental shift. So after you've changed all of the names of the boards to things that you want to change about your reality, then when we go to our For You page, we are going to purposefully click and save and heart, and you can even comment, but the comment feature on Pinterest is so weird. And whenever I look in the comments, they're always like really negative. I think only children comment. We're going to interact with the things we want to see more of on our For You page. And at the very beginning, when you're curating this For You page to be more like the things that you want, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. There was one point where I kept accidentally, it was my fault, but I kept getting like text, Twitter posts and weird stuff like that. That is not what we want. We don't want like funny entertainment videos to come on our For You page, so don't click on those. And it's gonna take conscious restraint to not click on the consumption things, but instead to click on the things that you want to manifest in your life. Like, it's gonna take deliberate practice. Don't click the stupid text posts. Like, I was literally clicking on text posts that were like sexual. I don't know why, but it took me like a week to get them back off when I first started using this. I remember I would always get just the weirdest like videos and stuff. We honestly don't even want videos on the feed at all, okay? It's just photos, all right? Maybe like a little hack here and there, like they show you how to do, like I'm about to put up floor to ceiling curtains. That's not the way you say that. Ceiling to floor curtains? Full length? I don't fucking know. But I saw a little like IKEA hack for floor to ceiling curtains, and so I saved that. That's a whole video, you know. Curate the For You page, okay? Be intentional. Like a certain vibe you want to come off through your wardrobe, or like a certain aesthetic you want your room to have. It's mostly like aesthetic shit, but it can also be like a way you want your body to look. Like if you want to save people who are more muscular, be careful with that. If you have body dysmorphia, if you have body image issues, don't take that shit too far, okay? Be realistic, because literally like 95% of the photos you see of women on Pinterest are going to be edited, okay? Probably more than 95%, probably 100% to be completely honest. So if you have body image issues, I would not recommend doing that, and instead saving activities like a picture of someone running, or like an outfit, a gym outfit, or like a picture of an aesthetic gym. You get the point, you know what I mean? Don't save images of people's bodies if you feel like self-conscious ever. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Now I'm going to go through all of my boards that have somewhat come true. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Like, they're not literally just appearing in front of my eyes. You also have to stay away from doing stupid shit like a whole board with pictures of cash, or like a bank account with $1 billion in it. Like, don't be fucking stupid, because your brain has this disconnect between something that is like obviously unachievable for who you are right now. Like, say you work at Chick-fil-A and you're saving a picture of $1 billion. Like, okay, yeah, maybe you're gonna be a billionaire someday, girl, but right now you work at Chick-fil-A and you literally do not have a business. So your brain is not gonna connect that. That's not gonna work, okay? We wanna save things that are actually possible for you. No shade, girl. Hopefully you get you $1 billion someday, but like, come on. You wanna save stuff that's like, oh, I could achieve this over the next few months to a year, or like even few days, you know, like simple stuff, all right? And then over time it will progress and it can exponentially grow into something like $1 billion someday, but like we want to stick to the now. So let's just go through my boards, okay? So let's start with my style. This one's probably my favorite because it's very continuous and ongoing, versus my second favorite board is probably my apartment, but that's because I just recently got to redo my entire bedroom, so that was really, really fun. But now that it's done, it's kind of just done. I'm not going to keep replacing my things, but with style, if you are someone who goes thrifting, which you should, and I'm going to convince you to if you don't, you can continuously update your style forever, pretty much. You don't really have to end it at any point. And then even when you get all the pieces that you want, even if you stopped going thrifting for months and months and months, or stop buying clothes or getting new clothes in general, you can still rearrange all of the items that you already have into creating new outfits. So style is probably my favorite board just because you can constantly reinvent. Let's say right now you have like no fashion sense and you don't really care about what you put on your body every day, which is fine if that's what you want to do. If you have bigger focuses, that's all fine and dandy, but like some part of you probably wants to look good, and not even in like a, oh, I care about how everyone perceives me all the time, like I have to look a certain way for people. Like, you don't have to, but wouldn't it be nice? You don't have to be queen of fashion, but you still want to look put together. So start by just saving outfits that you like in general to your feed. And then once the feed starts showing you similar outfits with repeated patterns, that's when you can start to look for those items in real life. So like, say you saved 10 outfits to your board and all of them have some sort of like white skirt. Then next time you go thrifting, you can intentionally look for that white skirt and start piecing all these things together. And say like 5 of your images have the same knee-high black boots. Then when you go thrifting, you can look for these knee-high black boots. Or like they all have a color theme. Like my current color theme is brown, and then I've been also getting a lot of reds. Like it's usually a red kitten heel with a red bag that like kind of matches, or at least is just the same color. That's been in my theme recently, so next time I go thrifting, I'm gonna look out for a red bag or a red heel. You're not gonna find them all at once. You're going to slowly curate them over time. But the satisfaction I get when I finally complete a Pinterest outfit is blissful. You can literally just copy the exact outfit if you want. If you pick an outfit that just has a bunch of basics, I personally stay away from patterns. Like classic patterns, sure, of course, but it's best to just go with those like timeless pieces if you want to create more of a capsule wardrobe where you have a lot more options. Because if you pick something with a crazy pattern on it, you're not going to be able to wear that multiple days in a row. I mean, you can do what you want, but like if you want to be able to have a wardrobe where pieces work with other pieces, you can't just pick like one matching set with like a rainbow print on it. Unless you're really fashionable. Then this probably isn't even for you anyways. Here's the board of my love life, and then here's my current relationship. This board I have is called my gym. Now this one has 2 meanings for me. It's the gym that I currently attend. So this board has actually manifested itself in the gym that I actually currently attend to and pay ClassPass and like my gym membership to go to, and I have the best gyms here, like so aesthetic, so fun. But it's also in the future I want to build my own gym, so that's also manifesting that. But notice how there's like a current reality manifestation and also a future reality manifestation at the same time. I have that through all my boards. I also have one called my apartment. This was my current favorite because I literally just moved and redid my entire room because my house burnt down. But it was super fun. I'm not complaining. And then I also have one called my home, and that's obviously for future because I don't have the financial means to buy a house right now. I gotta say, I did a fantastic job. I'll show it to you. My room is exactly what I wanted it to be. Now, maybe it's not your style, maybe it's not the cutest room in the entire world because we all are different, we all have different tastes, but I feel like it's perfect for me. It's exactly what I wanted. My new life theme is neutrals. It's just my vibe for the time being. But the only thing I want to add is the floor to ceiling curtains because this window is just not cutting it for me. But I did this shit on a budget, let me tell you. Okay, here's an example. This table that is right next to this chair that I'm sitting on, I literally woke up one day, was scrolling through Pinterest, still in my bed. I saw this table on Pinterest and was like, that would look perfect next to my chair. Then I closed the app, opened Facebook Marketplace, scrolled for 1 second through my Facebook Marketplace For You page, immediately found the table for literally $30, said, is this available? He responded instantly, and I drove 5 minutes away and got the table and brought it back here. How long did that take me? Literally what? 30 minutes max. Max, not even. 20-minute ordeal. And now I have this beautiful table. I think I'm gonna put a bonsai tree on it. It's gonna look great. I cannot wait. The last thing I have to thrift for my bedroom is some little like pictures or maybe some shelves or both. Maybe some like gold picture frames potentially. I don't know if that matches the rattan desk though. You let me know. I don't know. But anyways, do you see how fast that manifested into my reality? I saw something on Pinterest. I saved it to my board, came back to it later, decided I wanted it and that it would work in my reality, and then it literally appeared in front of my fucking eyes, but only because I like actually believed that it would and went to look for it. You know, that's the other key part of this whole tool, is that you have to actually go look for the thing. So I also have a board called My Lifestyle, images of people doing activities like going on hikes, and then it's also just images of like landscape, like the beach and the mountains, and like trips that I want to go on. I have one called My Vacations also, and then you could even make a board like My Friends Group, and then add pictures of friends doing things, like a group of girls going on a hike, or a group of girls getting their nails done, or like whatever the fuck you want to manifest. Or like for me, I was literally saving images of the Grand Canyon because it's gorgeous and I can drive there. Takes a long time, but I could drive there from here. And then a group of friends asked me to go to the Grand Canyon, and they're like, yeah, do you want to go next week on your days off? Yeah. So if you are just saving things to your board mindlessly in the same way that you consume things on your other social media platforms, then you are not going to see results from this. You have to save things and then open your fucking eyes, get off your phone, and go seek them out in your actual day-to-day life, like immediately. Not like, oh, that's such a future thing, that's not me right now. You have to believe that you are worthy of receiving whatever it is you're saving to your Pinterest boards, and actually expect it to happen.